know where to start with this guy. Adam Ferrara is in absolutely everything, from movies to TV shows to comedy, of course, and now he's going to be at Comedy Works. I got to steal a couple minutes with this hilarious dude, so check it out. So I want to start right off the bat here. You've got movies, you've got TV, you've got stand-up. I mean, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
My favorite thing is when the check's clear, Danny. I do a lot because I have a wife and they seem to eat every day. Now, the good thing is I get to do so many things. Right now on CBS All Access, I'm on a show called Why Women Kill. You can live stream that. It's with Lucy Liu, Jennifer Goodwin, Alicia Coppola. Top Gear was great because I got to drive insanely fast supercars and go all over the world. Rescue Me was a great experience to be on that show, as well as Nurse Jackie. Stand-up is always good because you know what it is, Danny? It's immediate feedback. You know, I say something, people laugh, I get a hit of adrenaline, and it makes me feel better. So I'm very fortunate to get everything. And the podcast I'm doing is great. I'm having so much fun because I get to talk to people that I really want to talk to, and I have an excuse to call them up. I have Nathan Lane is coming up, Jay Leno, Edie Falco, Kevin James. Joe Buck did one for me, so I got to talk sports with him. Danny, we had an FBI profiler on that worked on the Bundy case.
What?
Yeah, that was creepy. I'm pretty sure he did it. But that was fun. Yeah.
Creepy, but super cool. That's right up my alley. Are you kidding me?
You like that stuff? You know who else I interviewed? You like this Zodiac Killer?
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, the FX docuseries, you can see it on Hulu, The Most Dangerous Animal of All.
Yeah.
It was a guy who was searching for his biological father and thought he found the Zodiac Killer. There's a book out, too. I interviewed Susan Mustafa, who co-authored the book. I spoke to her yesterday. It was great. I'd still be talking to her if I didn't have to get off the phone and do this with you.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Well, I apologize for taking up that time.
No. Don't worry.
Well, I don't know what you can't do, Adam, because you also have a new album, Unconditional, that's getting raves. So what do you talk about on Unconditional?
Unconditional was an album I did. It's Intro Bank's comedy album of the year. So I'm very grateful people are enjoying it. And if you look at the cover, there's a picture of my dog in a cone, and I didn't want her to feel self-conscious, so I'm wearing a cone too. So that was the unconditional love. So there's stuff about my wife, my dog, my life, and it's that's my kind of comedy, Danny. It's a confessional comedy, so I like to find the truth in my life, and hopefully it reaches other people, especially in these conditions. I mean, are you adjusting to everything? Yesterday. I'm on my shrink session I'm on Zoom with my shrink. Yeah. And we get to the bottom. He's like, you know what it is? You feel less than because you don't have your father's mechanical ability. And that's how you judge masculinity. The key to your success is, and then his wife screams in, Marty, the dog took a dump on the stairs again.
Oh my gosh.
He's in the middle of it. He goes, excuse me 1 minute, Adam. He covers the camera like this with his hand. And I hear this. Get the friggin' paper towel, Laura. I'm working.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Even.
This is what our world has become.
Well, I was gonna ask you what the funniest thing happening in your world is right now, but it does sound like you kind of just told me.
Well, that's one of them. That happened yesterday. I'm sure today something else is gonna happen. It's just one more thing. And people always ask when I do all the interviews, they're like, what are you doing with your time? And you always make promises. I threaten to work out. I'll spend the whole day in my gym clothes.
Oh yeah,
so
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, so are you working out? My wife yelled out, are you working out? Yeah, and I'm eating my feelings. That's all I'm doing. This will be over soon. More pie.
Another thing I wanted to ask you too, because all of us, I feel like, are picking up new hobbies and doing new things during this pandemic, right? I'm learning how to scuba dive. And mind you, you do remember
in your house?
Yeah. You fill up the bathtub, and I'm taking the online courses, but it's bizarre, right? Because we're in Colorado, landlocked state. So are you doing anything fun, different, any new hobbies you've picked up?
Well, I'm not taking online courses at scuba dive. It just seems like that's something you have to experience, So I'm studying to be an online masseuse. How does that feel? I mean, I think you need some feedback.
Hey, I'll give you some online scuba classes. You never know.
Perfect. How's this? Perfect. He graduated. He just learned he can't breathe underwater.
That's how you do it. Yeah. You're certified. A+. Yeah.
I'm actually very fortunate because I got this little studio that I'm talking to you on. I got it all set up in my house like an hour and a half before they said stay home. So I'm just producing more content. I'm doing my podcast. Yeah, I'll show you this. This is actually the exterior of Abbey Road Studio.
Oh, wow.
And that's on my wall. So I know it looks like I'm sitting on my stoop, but this is on my wall. So I got this all done right before right before we had to stay home. So I'm doing a lot of stuff on my podcast. So that keeps me busy. And I'm reading the Walter Isaacson book about Leonardo da Vinci.
Yes, very awesome.
And there's a theory that he is the Mona Lisa. So because here's the thing about the Mona Lisa, it's a great painting, and everybody thinks that the secret to the painting is in the smile, but I'm pretty sure it's in the eyes. I think the moment of that painting is when Leonardo, if it is him, just shared a secret with you. Look at the eyes. If you look at it, he just looked at you and said, "Shh, the Pope doesn't know I'm gay."
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to read the book, and then we're gonna have a whole conversation about this, Adam.
Okay.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us on Colorado and Company. We're so excited to see you here at Comedy Works and hear more about the amazing things that you have coming up. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for surfacing from your online scuba class to talk to me, Danny.
Hey, it was my pleasure to breach. Absolutely.
Best to you and your family.
Thank you. You too, Adam. Don't miss Adam Ferrara live and in person at the Comedy Works Landmark, August 20th through the 22nd. The show is also live streaming, so you can watch from the comfort of your own home. Learn more about showtimes and get tickets online right now at comedyworks.com.